This isn't Benedum Dining Hall. I knew I should have made a left turn at Albuquerque. Well, anyways, hi. Welcome back to The Journey, Waynesburg's only faith-based show. I'm Danny Flynn with God Creation here, and we're behind John F. Wiley Stadium, and we're on top of like a hill, but I'm going to call it a mountain for today. And God uses mountains as a way to communicate to us about what he wants us to hear. In other ways, God uses mountains a lot in his different stories and tales to talk about what we need to learn. It was on a mountain where Moses received the 10 Commandments. It was on a mountain in the New Testament where Jesus gave his Sermon on the Mount. And I have 2 Bible verses to talk about this. The first one is from Mark. 1 second, please. The first one is from Mark 11, verse 23, where it says, "Truly, I say to you, whoever says to this mountain, be taken up and throw it into the sea, and does not doubt in his heart, but believes that what he says will come to pass, it will be done for him." And the second verse I have for you is from Matthew 17, verse 20, where it says, "Then the disciple came to Jesus in private and asked, 'Why couldn't we drive it out?' Jesus replied, 'Because you have so little faith. Truly, I say to you, if you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, 'Move from here to there,' and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you." So as I stand here behind John F. Wiley Stadium, and you can see Miller Hall, Town Square, Buell Hall, and the chapel, as I try to find my way back to the Benedum Dining Hall, I'm Danny Flynn. That's Connor Hoy behind the camera. There's always something to learn about God. But it's always important to note that God uses the creations in this world to drive us back to the Bible and to read about his word and learn and to give knowledge. So once again, I'm Danny Flynn. That's Connor Hoy behind the camera. There's always something to learn about Christ.
Welcome to The Journey, Waynesburg's only faith-based show.
I'm Meg Berry.
I'm Mia Hinkins.
I'm Deanna Hernandez.
I'm Connor Hoy.
I'm Tyler Aaron.
Joined by our wonderful panelists and talent, we take a deep dive into God's creations, share some words of encouragement, and most importantly, worship him. From sharing favorite songs and motivation to personal stories, all while having fun.
Gethsemane, okay.
Gethsemane. Yama Sabat.
Join us each week here on WCTV to learn more about our Savior, Jesus Christ.
Thank you for watching this episode of The Journey, and God bless. Hey everyone, welcome back to The Journey. My name is Tyler Aaron here for your uplifting music segment. I wanted to take a moment to talk about a song that has a profound impact on my life. The song is Defender by Upper Room. It's more than just a song to me, it's a reminder of God's unwavering love, protection, and the way he fights for us when we're unaware of it. For me, Defender is deeply personal. The first time I heard it, it hit me in a way that I didn't expect. The lyrics speak of how God defends us, how he's our protector in times of vulnerability, how he sees us when we feel unseen, and how he loves us fiercely when we feel unworthy. There's something so powerful about the idea that God stands before us, fighting our battles when we feel powerless or overwhelmed. In my life, I've gone through moments where I felt defeated, discouraged, or like I was facing battles alone. But this song reminded me that God doesn't just sit by, but rather he's actively defending me. This song reminds me that even when I don't have the strength to keep going, God is there, standing in the gap for me. The message behind Defender is simple but incredibly profound. It reminds us that God isn't just a spectator in our lives, but actively involved in it. The song paints this beautiful picture of God as our defender, the one who steps in when we can't defend ourselves. It speaks of how he fights for us when we are vulnerable, how he defends our honor and our hearts even when we don't see it. One of the lines in the song says, "You go before I know that you've been gone to win my war." That line always hits me hard because it reminds me that God is always ahead of me, working in ways I can't see, preparing the way before I even realize that there's a battle going on. His love is truly greater than everything. Now, this song has a constant source of encouragement for me. Every time I hear it, I'm reminded that I am never alone in my struggles. God is always there, actively defending me, even when I feel overwhelmed or unworthy. It gives me strength, peace and confidence knowing that I don't have to fight alone, that God is my defender and He will always stand by me. So to anyone who might be struggling or feeling alone, I want to encourage you with the message of this song. God sees you, He's fighting for you, and He's your defender. Whatever you're going through, know that you're not alone. Defender has been such an important reminder for me of how deeply God loves and protects us. And I hope you find strength in knowing that God is always with you, defending and loving you every step of the way. Thank you, and God bless.
Hello and welcome into the journey. I'm Connor Hoy, your host for this segment of Bible Wordle, a little special game segment. I am joined here with Joseph Chirillo and Chris Fox. Welcome in, boys. And I got 5 different 5-letter words.
5 different 5-letter words.
That, kind of pertain to the Bible, I guess, in some way, somehow.
We're doing this together.
And yeah, it's a little team building, teamwork activity.
Let's hit it.
Yeah, let me write out my little 5 spaces.
Against each other,
Okay.
yeah.
Hold up. Sorry, I got to do my dash lines real quick.
So you didn't prepare.
That's what I'm hearing.
Those are so
Boom,
uneven.
boom, 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 boom. All
What
right.
the heck? Who taught him how to
How's
draw
that look?
lines?
All right. I got my first word sitting right in front of me here. Give it a guess.
You want to go for first guess?
Give me Jesus for the first guess.
This is going to be really tough. All right. Jesus.
That's the only one I'll do.
You want to like?
I'm gonna put like a G or a Y, like a little G or a Y
okay,
above.
for green.
Okay.
and
Yeah,
yellow.
for green and yellow.
Okay.
And then like an X or something.
Okay.
Little G above
All right.
the S.
All right.
Oh,
That's a
okay.
G, by the way.
Oh.
I think that's it.
Can we confer? before we...
Oh yeah. You guys got all the time
What
in
are
the
you
world.
thinking?
You don't have to whisper. You're just playing with each other.
Across. Hear me out. Oh wait, no, we would have got
Because
yellow.
the other one would have been
We would have
yellow.
got yellow. You're right. No, we got yellow again. This is hard, man.
Trying to think.
Don't worry, guys. You guys can like guess, but like, repeat letters and
Okay.
stuff.
Give
Have you ever
me.
played Word?
Give me marks.
Like M-A.
Mark with an S at
Okay.
the end.
Is that it? All right.
I like that.
Marks.
I like that.
What? How else would you spell marks?
No, but like, is that biblical?
Well, marks.
All right. Let's see.
Mark's apostrophe
Mark.
S is what he meant.
Yeah, but like we can't put apostrophes.
Oh,
None of those are yellow.
we have
What?
I or O.
I hope I'm doing this right.
You probably.
No, I am. I'm good. Just the G and the S. This board.
we got
Just
G?
the G and the S.
Like just the.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I don't know. Trying to think of Bible things.
I'm trying to think of just like simple things.
What ends in S that we could? What's like a person? Like a 5-letter person.
Yeah, I was gonna say Moses, but the E would have been yellow.
True.
Here's the route that I
But
would
that gives
go.
us the O though, right?
I mean, I don't think you
But M's
necessarily
already out
have to
there.
guess Bible words as long you just know that the word at the end is Bible, is biblical. Do you know what I mean?
Hear me out. What did we guess Bible? We get the I in there.
True. M, L, and B.
Might as well we just go audio.
Yeah.
We just go,
Go ahead.
Go,
Yeah.
go
Bible?
Go Bible. We just go audio next time. Make it simple for us. Okay.
Okay, that kind of helps. Ooh.
Little Y with the I. Hold on,
Ends
let me
in
make my I a
LS
little bit
and
more
has
prominent.
I's.
Y with the I, G with the L.
So it ends in LS, has an I in it.
That's cryptic.
Is I the
I think that's it.
So the I's either got to go here or here.
first or third?
It's definitely third.
Yeah. We're good. We're looking real good. I feel like you guys are missing some big players. Some big player letters.
You need some consonants in there, man. We have 2, I guess. But
What are you thinking?
I'm not.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm with you on that one.
Man. First one's a stumper.
Maybe these are all going to be stumpers. These are not going to be easy.
What if I was the first letter?
I was thinking like Eden, but no, that wouldn't be it. Thinking we need to guess like something with like D, T, maybe a C in there.
D, T, and C. What about? No.
What if we just guessed could?
Yeah, like
Could?
that. Yeah.
I like could.
Could.
Yeah,
Let's go with could.
That could be a Bible word.
Okay.
Well, like the ending word is a Bible word. But like I was saying before, like you could guess.
Right.
Like get
whatever
there without
to
get there without
You know
it.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So surely this should be easier than the actual word because you have some context what the word's gonna be. I guess we just suck, Joey.
There's an O and a what?
What is this word?
Y on
Okay,
the
so
O.
we have all the letters. It's
Y
just,
on the O, G on the L, and a Y on the D.
so we have all the letters. We just need to put it in the right order, right?
Yeah, you have all the letters.
Wait.
Is it idols?
Yeah. No. Is that how you spell idols?
No.
I don't
Idols
think
is
so.
idols is IDLES.
Yeah. Did you spell idols wrong?
No,
Are you sure?
1, 2, 3.
I didn't spell it wrong. I don't know if you guys are spelling it wrong, but I didn't spell it wrong.
What?
I don't think I spelled it wrong.
Idols is spelled IDLES.
I don't think it is.
Get your phone out and look it up.
Listen here, I'm not giving you any
So it's idols.
information. I'm not giving you any information.
It's idols.
We'll go idols.
Huh? It's correct.
It's correct.
Yeah,
Idol.
No, who's correct?
I'm correct.
If you're maybe because like
Oh, well.
maybe in the
It's idols. We
Yeah.
just didn't spell it the right way that we thought.
if you're idol.
That's
you're
got to
right.
be a negative.
Idols.
That's got to be wrong.
Idols.
Er,
Idols.
Yeah,
Because
the-
if we did it in actual Wordle, it would have told us that that's not a word. And then we would just
okay.
would have put it the right way.
Exactly.
No, because you would have guessed a different word.
True.
Idols is the answer of this.
Is it O?
Yeah.
So,
Why? That's why I had the Y.
Yeah.
Oh, why was I thinking E?
because I said
don't know why
because
I
I
was
said
thinking
idols.
No, there's no E in this
'Cause,
word.
like,
No, I was thinking idols, like DEL.
Idols.
I don't know why I was thinking that.
No, those are two separate
No,
words.
then
I
yeah,
said
you're
that.
right.
I was
Idols is
thinking
right.
that too, Joe.
IDOL is
Great.
right.
I don't know
Yes.
if we should count that or not, but I kind of run this stuff around here, so I'm gonna go
How does
now.
that not count? We still got it at the end.
I feel I like gave you a hint because you guys can't spell.
No, we gotta get our gap
All
back
right,
on this one.
that's like a half point.
All right, let's go.
half point. All right.
Let me do my dashes real quick.
Yeah, the so unevenly dashed dashes.
That's what's
Buddy.
throwing me. That's what's throwing me off. Not in a straight line. That's what.
Yeah, my OCD cannot handle this.
Oh,
And he's breaking things.
all right, we're ready. First guess.
I'm going like audio.
Oh, I was gonna say Jesus again.
We start out.
Well, what are we going with? Audio or Jesus?
Should we go Jesus? Let's
go Jesus.
Jesus.
we start.
If you're gonna do it twice in a row, you got to do it for the rest
Yeah,
of the
we're
words.
gonna-
Oh
do it
yeah,
the whole
so that way
way.
we can finally get it first.
Yeah.
Let me just tell you something. Let me tell you something. You ain't getting anything.
Sure. Okay, so the E is green.
The E is green, and that is it currently, as
Okay,
we
that's
stand.
That's better than we were last time. I think that was harder to get to know. Constant. What about brick?
Okay, I like brick.
Can I get brick?
At first I was gonna say Peter, but then, well, it could still be Peter.
Could still be Peter. We'll see how much this gives us.
Brick.
It gives us 5 letters. We didn't use that, Connor.
Don't act like that's not a bad idea. Okay, so it's
Wow,
not.
that wasn't.
It could be Peter. Do you want to shoot for that right now?
Yeah,
I like
we're
Peter.
gonna have to go rapid fire here.
Let's go
gentlemen.
Peter.
I like Peter.
Oh really?
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, yeah, okay.
If the
Yeah.
Okay.
Never mind.
To be fair,
Okay.
Like
that
the
was a
second
pretty
the
bad
second
guess.
E is there's only one E in the word, and you
Okay.
have it in the correct spot.
Yeah. Okay.
To be fair, we said brick and then said Peter. So
No, that was good elimination.
yeah.
Kind of.
It's not. There's no Q. That wouldn't work at this point in the letter in the word. It's not Bible.
It's not Bible. No, it's not Bible. It's not Bible.
I'm thinking of all the big words like commandments. That doesn't help me.
Yeah. What has an E in it?
Should we go back to could?
I like could here.
Could.
Even though we've used C and U. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Lots of
Y
O's,
on the O and the D. Y
lots
on
of-
the O and the
lots
D
of
here.
O's and D's.
And don't forget, gentlemen, you do have a green E
Yeah.
in the second position.
Oh wait. Herod.
This is your
like-
last guess.
I
No.
like that.
No. Because the R would be in there.
Yep. And the
D would
and
be
the B would be
green.
there. I like how you're thinking though.
Herod though. That was.
Last guess, gentlemen.
It's HEROD.
Yeah.
So the D would have been green and the R would have been
There.
yellow. So it's not Herod.
You have ODE.
Try to think. I can't.
You can put D first. Just try that. DE and have an O in there somehow. It's not the second letter.
We're not in a good ideal position here. I think we lost this one.
We have
All
to
right,
we have
let's give it to him.
We got
One last guess.
Where you want to go? You go. You pick a word.
I don't know.
Jesus.
Give me audio.
That's a great word for the Bible. Truly.
Well, that was not the word, but I'll fill it in even though. Oh, all you had was a O in the incorrect position. Oh, no, you had a D in the incorrect position.
Wow.
The word was demon.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that would do it.
Okay?
Yeah.
To be fair, the last thing I think of when I think Bible is demon.
Yeah, true.
Right. That's why it's so tricky. You know, whoever came up with these words must have really done their research, really stumpers.
This guy's glazing himself.
All right. We might have to go one more here, gentlemen, as we're pressed for time.
That's all right.
Or you could just edit more.
Yeah, that
You know,
too.
do your job.
That too.
How many more words you got?
I got 3 more if you guys want to kind of rapid fire these here. But
All
it's
right,
up to
Jesus.
you guys.
Yeah, give me Jesus.
You know what? I'm done I'm done with this like whole prop it
Okay,
up
okay.
thing because
Yeah.
this thing sucks.
Jesus.
All right.
You go like audio next.
Mm-hmm. And then break.
All right. You got a green. You got a green E here. Got a green E.
Okay, give me audio.
Audio.
We'll go brick. Matt. That's knock off most of the letters.
Dang.
Brick.
Are you-
Brick.
We're going
well, all right.
I don't remember any Wordle strats.
I don't either.
Brick.
Like you're kidding me. We don't have any. We don't have anything out of those 3.
You've got a Y, a yellow R.
So I'm thinking Peter. Why do these all have E's and I's, bro? Where's the A's? Where's the love of the A's?
There's no I in here.
There's an A in the next. Oh.
No.
Oh.
Yes. Look at us. Finding our way.
Well, he's rattled.
Through
He's
the
rattled.
hallway.
He's rattled.
Give me a guess.
So is the E good?
What do you mean?
So E's good.
E's
E's green.
Let's
R's
just-
Y.
Let's just go, Peter.
No, but the E, there would be another. Oh, yeah, we could go just Peter. Yeah.
Let's go, Peter.
Let's just go with it.
O.
Oh.
O.
Ooh.
Oh. How?
What? Okay, so it's.
Wow, what a guess here. P with a Y, both
even know
E's
what
with a
would go
G,
here.
Is it
and
lep-
R with a
Is
G.
it leper?
Leper.
Is it leper?
Yeah.
It is leper. Wow, your first
job.
correct one,
Very nice.
kind of,
Go.
because I gave you a half point on the
Okay.
first one. Leper it is for 1 point.
This guy sucks.
We're being cheated.
All right, so the next one has A.
Yeah, shut up.
What's our first guess be?
Jesus.
Rapid fire Wordle.
Jesus.
All right. I gotta get the
Me-
dashes.
Just
You
give me,
want rapid fire, but you're not doing rapid fire dashes, brother.
just give me Jesus
My
audio
marker's
break
dying
right
on
now.
me here, gentlemen.
That's your fault.
Just give me Jesus audio break right now.
Well, okay, so I don't like this game. There's only one S, okay?
All right, there's one S.
1S.
Okay.
I think technically I was supposed to do it in the first S position, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Want to go audio here?
You know what I could be? You know what would be funny? Because he already did demon. It could be Satan. Because he said that there's an A.
Oh, I like that. Go
And if there's
Satan.
only one S.
Go Satan.
Satan.
What was that? He would have said by now, surely.
Okay.
Oh. Oh,
right.
that was
Green A, green S,
That was
and
calm.
Satan, but the second A.
Ah. So it's S blank blank A blank. Do we go brick
So
here?
that's Samuel. It's not Saul.
The good thing is that I haven't messed up any of my letters yet. This is going really well for me.
Brick could work here.
Brick?
Yeah,
Okay, brick.
that would help us a
Do you
lot.
think there's a C, K, or R or B in this
I don't
word?
think there's anything. I don't know what's in it at all.
There's got to be another vowel, though.
Rapid
think?
fire here, gentlemen.
Give me brick. Just get rid of some letters.
Yeah.
Ah.
Okay.
There's a Y, there's a yellow I here, yellow I, and that is it. So currently, you know where the S is, you know where the A is, you just don't know.
Is it Sinai?
It is indeed Sinai. Wow, what a guess
Look
on
at
the
that.
fourth one. So does that count for like 2 points then, I guess?
Should.
Counts for other half point back.
Sure. Yeah, fine, sure. Sinai it is.
Sinai.
Wow.
Mount
Very nice.
of.
Mount Sinai.
Sinai.
All right. Is this our last one?
Yeah, it's the last one. Finish strong. 1.5 I'll give you for that.
Yeah.
So you're currently at 3 points.
We should be at 4. Because this guy's a
No, I gave you 1.5 on that last guess.
Yeah, to give ours to
One more.
bounce back.
Here we go.
Jesus.
Yeah, just give us Jesus.
If it's not Jesus, I'm gonna flip on you.
It is in fact not Jesus.
You're lame. You're no fun.
I'm not giving you guys an easy
You're
out
no
today.
fun, bro.
I'm ruthless today, all
Hey,
right?
if we're 3 for 5, that's
I'd
a
be
good
impressed.
day. 4 for 5 is good. That's what we're gonna shoot.
We
for
are
here.
4 for 5.
Yeah,
He's
we
just
are 4
jipping
for
us out because he gave
We're
us.
actually
a
a 6 for 5, really, if you think about
Gentlemen,
it. Okay.
Okay, so there's an E.
E's in there. I'm thinking audio.
there's a Y, there's a yellow E here.
I love how every
And-
time you go, there's a Y, just because you put it next to the E.
There's a Y.
Just guess.
You like audio here?
I like audio.
I like audio. Gets out the rest of the vowels. We know what we're looking at vowel-wise. Okay.
There's an I. Lots of I's.
Yeah, lots of I's, lots of E's.
Which is what this entails as well.
Okay.
Yellow E, yellow I.
Is
Two
it-
guesses in.
Is it epistle?
I don't think
Pistol's
that's
not-
five
No,
letters.
that's not 5. It has a T in there. That's 6 letters.
Gotta try and put these in the right spots.
Brick's calling my name right now. I don't know about it.
Not going with Brick again.
This one might benefit you more than others.
Brick?
Yeah.
See, I'm telling you.
Alright, go Brick.
What if he's tricking us and it gives us a 0? Oh, I think because it gives us the I. Yeah. So. Oh, and a B.
Oh, so there's a B somewhere.
This one definitely benefited you more than other brick guesses. Yellow B, green R, green I. Bring it home, boys. Come on.
Where would go here, though?
Bribe. I don't know. That's the only word I'm getting out of them.
Tribe?
Tribe could work. But do we already have a T there? No, we didn't have a T in there. Tribe.
Yes?
Go tribe.
Tribe's so weird, though, for Bible. Yeah, tribe.
Tribe it is.
Really?
It is.
That's a lame word for
Tribe.
the final one.
Hey. We're great.
Thanks, Joe.
Joey, give me a.
Tribe is the last
job.
word.
Good job.
I
Look
guess
at you.
that counts as
You,
like,
you carried.
what is
You
that, like
carried.
a 1.5 again?
I think it's a 2, honestly.
Is it?
How about it's just point per point thing? That's
I
it.
think it's 2, so,
It's a 1.
so we're 5 of 5.
You're not 5 for 5. You didn't get demon.
We didn't get demon.
We didn't get demon. We're
So
4 for
4
5.
for 5.
We're not
4 for
evil.
5.
We're not evil enough.
We got the word 4 out of 5 times.
I don't know if idols counts as, I think you're like a 3.5 out of 5.
Brother,
in my
if you
opinion.
were the
Still guessed the
computer,
word.
I wouldn't have guessed what I said.
No, you liar. All you know what? You know what? No, what you would have guessed is a different word completely other than
No,
idols.
you don't know
Yes,
that.
yes, I do.
No,
No,
you
I shouldn't
don't.
have said anything.
But we did it, and that's what matters.
Thanks, Chris. Well, that'll be it for Bible Wordle here on
We won.
the
It
journey.
was 4 for 5.
Yeah,
We
whatever.
won.
We won.
We won. I will fire you.
You won. There is no win. There is no loss. But that'll do it for Bible Wordle here on the journey. Stay tuned, Chris Fox, with your word of encouragement.
Welcome back to the journey. My name is Chris Fox, and for today's word of encouragement, I want to talk about making sacrifices. Now, we cannot live up to the ultimate sacrifice that Jesus made for us on the cross, but God doesn't need us to. We read this in Peter 2:24. He himself bore our sins in his body on the tree, so that we might die to sins and live for righteousness. By his wounds you have been healed. Since Jesus sacrificed himself for everyone so that their sins would be forgiven, we should be able to make some little sacrifices in our life. Now, this isn't me telling you that you need to sacrifice your life for someone. That's a little extreme. But make some little sacrifices for the betterment of others, like sacrificing a little of your time to help your classmates study, maybe sacrifice some money to help out a charity, or make a sacrifice to do a task for someone who isn't able to do so. These little sacrifices don't take a lot, but they can go a long way and help someone greatly. You'll probably even feel good afterwards. The Bible even tells us this in Ephesians chapter 5:2. And walk in the way of love, just as Christ loved us and gave himself up as a fragrant offering and sacrifice to God. A little sacrifice in your life won't hurt, and it can do a lot of good in the world. So the next time you're faced with a decision to sacrifice your time, your energy, or anything else to help someone, be inclined to do good for others. And I leave you with a verse from Hebrews 13:16. And do not forget to do good and to share with others, for with such sacrifices God is pleased. I'm Chris Fox, and that was your word of encouragement. Thank you for tuning into this week's episode of The Journey, and stay up to date with all our other WCTV content on YouTube page and social media.
This has been a production of Waynesburg Community Television.